Alright, so everyone's probably heard of this company called Final Mouse, right? They make these super expensive mice and then sell them. The scheme, whatever, the gimmick that they sell with these mice is that they are extremely light, the lightest mice on the market. And they're made by Final Mouse, the company. They sell them on the website, and they always sell out within a couple minutes. They make a new type of mouse, and then they release them on the store. Within 5 minutes or so, they're completely sold out. Then the only place to buy them is on eBay and spend every dollar you have, pretty much. You need to go rob a few banks if you're going to buy a Final Mouse off of eBay. So I've had a couple Final Mice. I've dealt with this company before. They're getting kind of a lot of heat right now. And I figured that, I have a lot of experience with this company. I've talked to people who work at Final Mouse. I've been involved in their company, purchasing their products. I've talked to their customer service a few times and stuff like that. So I have some experience in Final Mice. So I figured I'd make this video and talk about my experience and talk about this scam revolving around the whole Aimgods thing. So, as you guys know, you guys might not know this, but I've had 3 Final Mice. I've had an Air 58 Ninja, the blue, cotton candy ninja hair one, and I've had 2 Final Mice Cape Towns, the little small white one. And the first time I got a Cape Town, it broke. The left click started sticking, and then the thumb buttons broke somehow. I don't even know how the hell that happened. But I contacted a dude at Final Mouse. And his name's Eric. Eric, if you're watching this, man, you're the fucking GOAT, so thank you. But within about a week of me contacting this guy, he offered for me to send my mouse over to Final Mouse, and after they got the confirmation that I sent it, they sent me a brand new Final Mouse Cape Town. That's actually the mouse that I use right now, so it's pretty cool. Their customer support has been under a lot of fire recently, but my personal experience is that they're good. But, obviously, there's always going to be some issues. Different people have different experiences, whatever. So the fire that they've been getting recently from people online is because of this new scheme they have to release their mice. So they have a new mouse coming out. It's called, the Aimgods Legendary Mouse. And they have 4 colors and 2 different size options. These mice are 37 grams. They're wireless. And they have a supposedly faster response time than any other mouse, wired or wireless, on the market. And this mouse looks sick as hell. If you want to look up a picture, you can look up a picture. You can go to the twitter.com/finalmouse, and you can find some pretty interesting pictures. These things look hella cool, I'm not going to lie. And, I want to get one. A lot of people want to get their hands on them, not just because they look like they're insanely cool mice to have, but because in a few years, these mice are going to be going for a lot of money. So, to be honest, I was like, okay, sick, I'm going to buy one of these cool mice. But the problem, to get the mouse, you have to do 2 things. You need to watch a streamer, get keys from watching the streamer, and then go gamble them off on a website. Or you can play their shitty video game to get the keys to then gamble, or if you get to top 5% in their game. So the first way is the common way, without having to spend $30 playing their shitty Valorant clone game, which, okay, no offense to the Final Mouse people that worked on this game, but this game is not good. It kind of looks like Valorant, but it feels a lot worse. The frame rate is really choppy for some reason. The graphics aren't that good. I don't really care about graphics, but to try and release this game as a $30 product, it's not good at all. The guns are terrible, and by guns, I mean guns, since there's only one gun in the game. The way that it works is it's like a 2v2 type situation. Both teams enter, and you gotta kill the other team, and then you win the match, and then you go up in the rankings, whatever. But it sounds like a good idea. Whoever's got better aim wins, although that's not how it is at all. And the way to win is by spamming abilities, because this game literally has 50 different abilities that you can use and spam at any given time, and it is retarded. On top of the already poor mechanics, you need to you need to figure them out. You gotta play the game and figure out what every single ability does and how to try and counter every single ability there is. Now, there is no tutorial in this game to tell you anything. When looking at the abilities, it'll tell you something and you're like, okay, I guess that makes sense. But in game, you're like, why the hell isn't this working? They're very choppy, the game is full of bugs, the gameplay is not good. It's just overall not a fun experience. When I was thinking Aimgods, I was like, sick, bro. It's gonna be a 1v1 game, maybe a 2v2 game. People get a gun, they get the same gun, they play on a symmetrical map. Whoever has better aim wins every single time. And the top of the top players are gonna get the mouse. But no, the game isn't even about aiming. It's just about spamming abilities. So it's retarded. It is so dumb, and I hate playing it. I played like 2 matches, and I was like, this is dog shit. And I rage quit, because it is so awful to play. The mechanics, the gameplay, everything is just not good. But to get the mouse, you have to be in the top 5%. So they're trying to sell you this $30 piece of shit game, and convince you to play it for long enough to get top 5% so they can send you a free mouse. That's stupid to me. That's very, very stupid. Now, the other way to get the mouse, which a lot of people have been trying to do, is by watching a streamer. If you watch a streamer who's playing Aimgods, if you watch them for an hour, you get a pouch of keys, or a pouch of 30 keys. If you watch them for 2 hours, you get a bag of 60 keys. If you watch them for 4 hours, you get 90 keys. And you can get 5 pouches, 5 bags, and 5 chests. Now, I'm almost out, alright? I'm almost out of all the keys I can get. I've gotten, I think, 4 chests, and I've gotten 5 chests, or 5 bags and 5 pouches. So I've gotten, like, almost 1,000 keys. And I've gone to the website, and I've tried to redeem the keys. So basically what happens is the keys from Twitch show up on this website, and each time, you click a button, it'll take one of your keys, and it spins. It's like a gambling type shit. And it'll spin, and, you're gonna get nothing, pretty much. There's like a 0.01% chance that you get a mouse. And, 0.01. The chances are so minuscule, only a couple people across the world have won these mice. So a ton of people are spending money to play this game. A ton of people are watching these Twitch streamers. So the streamers and the Final Mouse company are getting so much money off of the viewership. The Final Mouse account, which they don't even stream on hardly ever, the other day, maybe it was yesterday or the day before, I think, they were streaming Aimgods. They had like 20,000 viewers. Like, they are getting so much money off of people trying to get this mouse that they're not even going to get. Because as soon as someone plays the game, they're going to be like, this is shit, this isn't even worth it. And then when you go on the website to try and get the mouse, you just can't. The website is completely rigged. It is awful. It is just so bad. Like, the problem isn't just with the gambling wheel itself. The other problem is that you might watch for hours and hours and hours on Twitch, but then the keys just won't show up on the website. There was an exploit that came out yesterday that said that if you just press F5 a whole bunch of times, your keys will show up. It kind of works, but kind of doesn't. Yesterday, I was opening keys. I had like 400 of them, maybe like 350. By the time I got down to 90 keys, the website crashed and all my keys disappeared. I then opened a crate, like a chest from a streamer. I got 90 more keys that never went into my account. So I am out, 180 keys? Because the website broke? I contacted support and they haven't helped me at all. I contacted them in Discord. They've not helped me at all. This company, they are trying to make you gamble your time, essentially. You're gambling your time for a mouse. But even after you already waste your time, you don't even get the keys to even try and likely fail to get the mouse. It just seems so scummy and so stupid to me why they aren't just going to sell the mouse on the store. They would get so many more happy customers if they just did that. because they said, we're never going to sell this mouse. Who knows? Final Mouse is known to lie. There is a chance, obviously, that, you know, these mice are going to go for sale in a few weeks or something for $300. They're going to sell out like that, just instantly sold out. But, I mean, I'm doubting that they're going to be selling the mouse, to be honest. I don't think they're going to do it. I think the only way to get this mouse is by playing this shitty game or by gambling your time away, and you likely won't get anything even if you do gamble your time away. It's retarded. I wish I could get my keys. I wish I could get the time back that I spent watching these streamers. I wish that they could just sell the mouse. Because if they're going to have this awful system for getting a mouse, you think that the awful system would at least work. Like, it's bad enough that they're making us waste our time and play this shitty video game to get the mouse. But on top of that, the system they have in place doesn't even work. So I don't know. This is so stupid to me, and I really wish that they could just fix this whole thing and just start selling the mouse. I mean, I've only seen, like, what, maybe 3 people that have actually won a mouse from the thing, like the spinny wheel thing. Like, what? It's been like 2 or 3 days now, and yet a couple people have gotten the mouse out of the tens of thousands of people that are playing for it. Like, really? Really? People complain about how expensive these mice are, so Final Mouse is like, hey, you know what? Fuck it. We're just gonna make the mouse so incredibly rare that anyone who tries to sell it third party on eBay is gonna be selling it for $20,000. I've already seen mice that are for like going like $5,000 on eBay. The people have already claimed to win. Who knows if it's true? Who knows if it's just a scam? But it's retarded, and I think this whole system is terrible. And I hope Final Mouse can do something about this, because it is just ridiculous how shitty this system is. But yeah, that's pretty much it. See ya.